Welcome to today's edition of Rams Talk with Justin Prince. Now here's your host, Justin Prince.
Welcome to Rams Talk, I'm Justin Prince. Today the St. Louis Rams have the day off as they're in the middle of a bye week. We'll be speaking to Deezl from the EA Sports Network in a few minutes for our annual bye week report. But first, let's talk about the fly on the wall, which is the St. Louis Rams' season so far. They're coming into this bye week 2-3, which is not good at all for them. It has been a very rough start, mainly for Nick Foles, because Nick Foles keeps on having bad luck every single game it seems. He's made bad reads, of course, but he's also had a lot of balls bounce off wide receivers' hands into defensive players' hands. But the main thing is, he leads the league in interceptions. You can't have a quarterback like that in that position where they need to win games who keeps throwing the ball away for turnovers. In fact, the Rams are one of the top teams in the league in terms of giving the ball away the most. This has been a very rough start for the season for the Rams, but a lot of different aspects of the game seems to be clicking. It's just that the quarterback position is not doing well with Nick Foles, despite supposed to have stability with Nick Foles in that position. Right now, the rest of the team, like I said, is doing well. The defense is in the top 10 for a majority of the league's categories. Todd Gurley is up in the top 10 in yards right now, and Jared Cook is in the top 3 for receiving yards. There is a lot of good things about this team, but there's also a lot of bad things, including that passing game. There's also, at times, every third down it seems, this Rams team has allowed first down, first down, first down. They can't do that, especially against teams like Cleveland or San Francisco in the near future, because if they do, they're going to fall to 3-6 if they lose? They cannot afford to do that, that's for sure. Right now, though, compared to the rest of the league's luck, I think they're going to have a shot to at least make the playoffs at this point still, because there are a lot of injuries. Let's just say that. They include Matt Forte, LaShawn McCoy, Jameis Winston, Tyrann Mathieu, Jamal Charles, Frank Gore, Dez Bryant, Orlando Scandrick, Jordan Cameron, DeMarco Murray, Matthew Stafford, DeAndre Levy, Josh Boyd, Jimmy Garoppolo, Latavius Murray, Jordan Reed, Alfred Morris, Marshawn Lynch, and Adrian Peterson. They're all out at this point. Can you believe it? There has been a lot of injuries so far this season. In fact, there's way more than usual. The Dallas Cowboys are one of the worst, and of course, I'm now being told we are now being joined by Deezl from EA Sports Network. How's it going, Rob?
Hey, Justin, I'm doing great.
That's good. So, what are your thoughts about all the injuries so far this season?
Well, these injuries have been devastating to these teams. The Dallas Cowboys have 6 to 10 players out at the moment, including starters Dez Bryant and Orlando Scandrick. As a result, they're sitting at 2-3. The good news is we're early in the season, and a lot of these players will be coming back soon, some as early as next week. Every year you're going to have injuries. We've just seen more injuries than normal this early in the season.
What do you think about this Rams situation so far?
The St. Louis Rams, as you mentioned earlier, are a team that is playing great defense, receivers are playing well, and Todd Gurley is really stepping up. The main issue is with quarterback Nick Foles. He has to find a way to make better reads, to find and hit his receivers in small open windows. Now, he can't do much about balls bouncing out of receivers' hands, but what he can do is slide, scramble, throw to different receivers, and so forth. If he can cut down on the turnovers and put his team into scoring opportunities, the Rams should be able to put themselves in position to make a serious playoff push.
And speaking of the rest of the season, the Rams are taking on the Cleveland Browns next week. What are your thoughts on Cleveland so far this season?
This one is going to be an interesting matchup. The Cleveland Browns have recently acquired A.J. McCarron from Cincinnati, and he's pegged to be the starter. We're not sure what he'll bring to the offense, but the good news for the Browns is that they have 2 running backs to lean on with Isaiah Crowell and Terrence West. They'll be sure to give the Rams' run defense all they can handle. The Browns also have one of the better defenses in the league, creating pressure and getting to the quarterback, which could pose a problem for Nick Foles. This game is going to be one of the better matchups to watch this Sunday.
Alright, that's all the time we have. Thank you very much, Rob. We have to go to commercial break. This has been Rams Talk with Justin Prince here on EA Radio.